following video will demonstrate the procedure for placing ember materials on a gas fireplace burner. Ember materials for gas fireplaces are used to enhance the flame and provide more realism to a gas fireplace by mimicking the look of glowing embers found in a wood-burning fire. Embers should not be used unless your fireplace was originally designed for them. Check your instruction manual to verify before use. First, let's take a look at a fireplace burner. This is where you'll be placing the ember materials. Burner layouts can vary greatly between fireplaces, but one thing to keep in mind is that you're going to want to avoid putting your embers directly on or over the burner ports, which are the holes you will see along the base of your fireplace. When placing ember materials, it's a good idea to visually check the location of the burner ports and pilot assembly. This may require you to remove the logs for a better view. Always follow your fireplace's instruction guide on how to place your embers. The first type of ember we will look at are glowing embers. This is an example from Flameworks, a brand specializing in gas fireplace products that we now carry on our website. You can find more information about these embers at flameworkspro.com or by visiting our website at fire-parts.com. These embers are made from rock wool and can be easily pulled apart. We recommend using gloves with all ember materials, as handling these products can cause skin irritation. Take a small amount of embers out of the bag and pull them apart to create fine edges for the gas to pass through. Place the ember around the burner ports, front and back, but do not block the ports themselves. It is important to always remember that gas must flow from one burner port to the next. Repeat this step until you've created a canyon around the burner ports. Piling embers directly over the burner port may cause a problem with delayed burner ignition and should be avoided. Do not place embers near the pilot, as this may cause a grounding issue or possible delayed ignition. Briefly firing the burner will ensure that you're getting a quick and consistent lighting of the burner. Ensure that the fireplace and embers have completely cooled before handling. You may also want to fill in the empty spaces of the burner that do not have burner ports and are left exposed after the logs are back in place for a more consistent look. As you can see, these embers give off a warm glow when ignited. We will do a side-by-side comparison at the end of this video so you can get a better idea of the different effects that can be achieved with embers. The next product we will take a look at are platinum embers. Platinum embers burn brighter than regular embers, but are more expensive and delicate. Because of this, they're generally used to accent existing embers rather than being used on their own as a sole ember material. Take care when handling platinum embers, as they are highly delicate and will break apart into fine dust if handled too roughly. To achieve a more natural look, intersperse the platinum embers amongst the glowing embers. Once again, avoid the pilot assembly or burying the burner ports. Double check for good carryover and burner ignition. While the glowing embers continue to give off a uniform glow, the platinum embers act as bright spots within the fire. Similarly to the platinum embers, Embaglow is generally used as an accent to existing embers. Embaglow is made from metal fibers and is more difficult to separate than the previous two ember types. When placing the Embaglow embers, there are two different methods which can be used. The method you use is up to personal preference. The first method is to roll a small amount of the material into loose balls and strategically place it on top of the existing ember materials. You can also stretch the material out into a thin, spidery web and place along the top of the existing embers for a more organic glow. Be especially careful to avoid the pilot assembly, as the metal material could cause grounding issues. The Embaglow embers create a flickering effect as the light of the flames reflects off of the metal strands. All of these ember products are available on our website at fire-parts.com.